So, inside of belts, you have different, what I'm going to call cross sections. So every cross section has a different tolerance. If you go back into how belts were made years ago, it was made on presses. Anymore, we have tools, and it's a far more accurate, it's a more reliable product that's produced, and that range continues to grow. So years ago, we had molds for items, and it was small. I mean, up to 50 inches, 80 inches, and then we went to 100 inches, and now we have molds for items that just give us that exact tolerance, up to 200 inches now. So the tolerances, the quality is inside of all of the ranges is just continued to improve over the years. A lot of OEMs drive higher tolerances, higher power needs as well. So, we just continue to improve on different engineering processes, manufacturing processes to keep improving all of our quality.
What is this consistency of the belt sizing? You talked about the tolerances and how, can you talk a little bit more about how those machines how you do that?
So I can explain it in a simplified fashion, but it's far more complicated than what I'm going to say. But in essence, we're mixing our rubber at our facility that does all of our mixing. It's then going into whatever the respective plant is from there. So you're taking your rubber compounds that's mixed, then you're going into your whether it's a wrap belt or a rawage belt, different facilities, and then it's for most items, it's going into molds then. Wrapped belts are wrapped, it's going into a mold where it's formed, and made. And then it comes out of there, and then it's going into quality assurance. So we're going through all of our belts to make sure that they meet the quality expectations that are out there.
Okay. And with that being said, is that the difference then of what you were saying? They used to be made on a press, now they're made in mold fashion or with tooling?
Yep. Okay. Yeah, so belts are still made on presses. I mean, there's super long belts. I mean, we have belts that are literally 800 inches, 500 inches, 600 inches. So they're super long belts. And as you see, even in mowers, you used to have belts. I mean, 100 inch was a big belt, and then it went to 120 and 150, and now you have a lot of mower belts that are past 200 inches. So, we do what we can to continue to have a tighter and tighter tolerance on those products.
With that being said, with the quality assurance that you're doing after the production of all your belts, what is PIX warranty?
Our warranty is a manufacturing warranty. So, we have a manufacturing warranty that's 1 year of all of our products. Now, with that in mind, a lot of belts break or they fail early because of a lot of other factors. They're not aligned properly, they're not tensioned properly, the spindle's not working. I mean, there's a lot of things that go into it that, because people will come in and say, hey, your belt failed right away. Well, our tolerances in the production process ensures such a high quality product. A lot of times it's not a belt. Now, it does happen from time to time, so that's why we have our warranty there. So, and we'll stand behind any of our products. If people are displeased, we're there to support them and continue to make them happy.
Part of the quality question that you just answered is, standing behind the products, and there are variables. If the belt's too loose, too tight, the pulleys aren't working, the tensioner's not there. One of the questions that we get a lot is there a cross-reference to ensure that a dealer or a customer is getting the correct belt to take some of those variables away to get the best quality out of their belt that they get, to help match, the OEM size? Is there a cross-reference that you guys are going to be coming out with, or is there a way now to be able to do that?
Sure. Currently we have our standard catalog, and it's a lot of part number by part number cross-referencing. There is some tools, or I guess catalogs that we have that'll help, go from this item to this item, which would be, OEM to a PIX number. But that is something we've had, people, I don't know if concern or complaint's the right word, I don't know, but we do have some new stuff coming out next year that this can give a better cross-referencing to people to make sure, hey, this is the mower I have, here's my make, here's my model, and this is the correct belt. Because like you said, you're right. I mean, a lot of people have complained, how do I know I'm getting the right belt for the right application? Because there's more and more mowers, more models, more belts. So, and they get more expensive. And so we want to make sure that people are getting the right product.